This is Sly Cooper 3, Honor Among Thieves. We're here on the PlayStation 5 Pro. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. This is the third entry in the Sly Cooper series, and one that is brought back with its original styling, but improved with the up-rendering and the modern settings that we get with this updated PS2 emulator for the PlayStation 5, which is quite exciting if you are a fan of this original game and you get to enjoy this upgrade. And it seems to have been something that's applied across the Sly Cooper games, which is really cool. So at any point you can press the start button and you can rewind time, which is pretty cool. You can also create saves and load saves, and there's settings, changing the visual preset. Default, modern, classic arcade, modern arcade, for which you can choose at any point. You can customize the button settings, turning the enhancements on or off, changing the region, NTSC or PAL, and attributions like usual, which is, a great little selection of upgrades that let you enhance your experience from what we had prior. It would still be really nice for them to give us a proper, widescreen upgraded experience at some point for these games. I mean, I know there is the trilogy pack, but it's not really available on the modern platforms, and it's like the emulator is cool and all, and it's improving, but it still is a little disappointing that we haven't really had these properly improved for people that haven't really played them before, or fans that want to revisit the games as well. Just a little bit of a shame in my opinion, gameplay wise. So this is like with what happened, the whipping, with Sly Cooper 2 as well. So this is where it's supposed to be like up-rendered to 1080p. It's 60 FPS, so it's quite fluid, the frame rate, which is appreciated. And yeah, it's a pretty good looking game. It's a little jaggedy around the edges. It's still like a lower res, but it is nice to see them actually making improvements to their emulator, which is interesting as we continue to see more and more historic games that kind of, like, some of them having been already available, but getting this upgraded touch, and it's going to be interesting to see what else, legacy-wise, continues to get these releases over time. Oh, look at the sharks. I don't think that actually happened, did it? Haha. Anyways, yeah. I don't want to go into the lines. So the thieving gang has returned for the greatest heist ever. Your favorite characters from Sly Cooper 2, Band of Thieves, as well as some new specialists that have joined the team. Rally together in order to pull off the great heist. And that's kind of the catalyst to the journey for Sly Cooper 3. It's, I mean, if you haven't noticed, it's a platforming game with some hidden things and some, well, there's collectibles and a little bit of brawling, a little bit of melee. It's a very fun series about a thief and his group of pals. And we long await a follow-up. Maybe someday.
Water leaking into the lab? I'm on my way down. Oh, and get a janitor for the lab elevator. Richard's got sloppy.
He's got the moves. Whoa. I almost jumped down there, which is funny. Anyways, it's a very fun series of games. Very classic PlayStation titles. And it's so cool that there are many options for enjoying these games. But yeah, I do hope that someday we get a proper trilogy pack because, you know, it's not widescreen, right? No way, it fits in? It's the key we've been waiting for? Should you really be doing that when you've got all these bad guys all around you?
Cooper! Oh, you must be Sly Cooper, the new keeper of the cane. Oh, how I long for this.
This vault belongs to the Cooper family. You're trespassing.
No, my naive boy, you're trespassing. I've got the deed to this island. This fortress is mine. Everything here is mine, which now includes the key to the vault. Hand over that cane.
Sorry, pal. Family heirloom. Buy a knockoff at the gift shop.
Nice.
Let's regroup with the others. Follow me.
Why do we want to regroup?
You're weak, Sly. I expected more.
Look at take this guy.
I can't let you leave. You belong to me.
Wow, I'm really struggling with that today. There we go.
Pathetic.
Jump for it. Bad. This place is flooding. We don't have much time.
I gotta say, the technological leap between the second one and the third one is actually kind of amazing. Just in terms of the push for, you know, more advanced like storytelling and that, it's very intriguing. It's actually pretty cool if you play 1, 2, and 3, you can really see
We're almost home free.
the leaps and bounds they did.
The boat's just up ahead.
Uh-oh.
There's no escape, Cooper. I'm getting squished.
He's gonna eat me. Help! It's not working. Save yourself.
If he wants to eat this!
Well, there goes the family heirloom.
Sly, no! Hold on, Sly. Hold on.
It was like they always say, your life really does flash before your eyes. There it all was, stretching back to my childhood. Born into a family of master thieves that went back for generations.
Oh, we're doing the recap again?
To continue the Cooper name. But fate had different plans. I was robbed of my childhood when a ruthless gang attacked our home. The orphanage I landed in wasn't all bad. It was there that I met my lifelong friends. Bentley, he's always been the thinker. And Murray, he's the doer. We'd stuck together over the years, and our skill, our confidence, and our thieving reputation grew stronger with each heist. We thought that the good times would never end, and that our luck would never run out. Which only made things tougher when the odds finally caught up with us. Then I met this guy, McSweeney, who claimed to have run with my father's crew back in their heyday. They pulled jobs all over the world and amassed quite a collection of priceless items. It was then that McSweeney told me all about the Cooper Vault. It seemed that my father, like all my ancestors, had been hiding their wealth in a secret place for generations.
Smart.
Each one adding to the treasure hidden behind a door that, if McSweeney's story is true, only a Cooper can open. Using some well-placed clues provided by McSweeney, we set out for the secret island that held the vault. On arriving, we discovered someone by the name of Dr. M had already set up shop. From the looks of it, he'd been trying to crack the thing for years, growing steadily more frustrated in his failures and more paranoid as the decades rolled by. He built himself a fortress with security as tight as Fort Knox.
Why not just blast through the
Getting
rock?
inside the place would take precision, creativity, and moreover, it would take an army of world-class thieves. Finding and bringing together that much talent won't be easy, but to get inside the Cooper vault and collect my inheritance, I was willing to pay the price.
Sly Cooper 3, Honor Among Thieves. My 8 megabit memory card? Whoa. Beginning of the end hazard room. Off we go.
If we're gonna make it to the Cooper vault, we'll need to perfect our thieving skills. I've rigged this place to push us to our limits.
I'm guessing these levers start the different trainers.
That's right. Each will initiate a streamlined crash course in grand larceny. I'll head for the control room, and we'll get things started.
Dish it out. I'm ready.
But I don't want to do this. I'm too good for the hazard room. It's like an X-Men reference. I have not completed all the training things. Didn't I just do a really, like, you know, open prologue thing?
Okay, all great thieves have one thing in common.
A ton of cash?
No, they never get lost. Use the right analog stick to look around the hazard room. Try to find the Cooper gang marker I'm projecting.
But like, why are you doing a tutorial after I've already done like a prologue where I would learn how to do all this stuff? I hate when video games do that.
That's handy.
I agree. These holographic markers are an invaluable tool for finding your way around in the field. Notice how the logo moves to the
You can't be
destination?
serious.
Try clicking the L3 button a few more times to get the hang of it. Okay, head for the waypoint, and I've programmed in a new mission destination. Press L3 to find it. The cool thing here is that if you don't have line, perfect. Now everyone knows that a thief's best friend is a rooftop.
Provided he doesn't break his neck getting up there.
Not a problem for a man with your jumping skills. Hit the X button for a standard jump, then hit the X button a second
can't be
time
serious.
while in the air for an extra high double jump.
I'm like sitting here being like, did I accidentally click this room and I didn't need to go to it?
All right, Bentley. What's next?
As you know, it's very useful to survey guards from the rooftops. To do that, we'll have to be able to look
You gotta be
down.
kidding me.
Let me guess. Use the right analog stick?
Yep. Try to find the marker I'm projecting down there. Excellent. Now look up at that pillar. I'm projecting another marker.
You've got to be kidding me. Is there a I'm not a fool, can we
Now
skip
put all
this?
these skills to use and get to the remaining waypoints. Should be easy if you ping them with the L3 button and look around.
Oh. Kinda thought I was gonna make that.
Nice, one down.
I take it's more of you literally have to jump down to get up.
Good job, Sly. You made it. You're now ready to take on the meanest of navigation tasks.
No, no.
You picked up a lot of skills after reading the Thieves Raccoonus.
Heck of a page turner, that book.
Let's see if you remember them all. Check out those small points on that wire. You can land on them light as a feather using your ninja spire jump.
Easy. I just jump and hit the circle button.
Exactly.
Really?
Try getting over to the other platform.
Okay, that's kind of funny because like I thought there was. Huh? You gotta be kidding me. Maybe I do lack the skills. Oh, you seriously?
Looking good,
Unbelievable.
You know how I love the second story work.
Sly. Sure, but how do you feel about tight spaces? Try getting through the small opening in that wall. Hit the circle.
This feels like a downgrade from the storytelling in the first game or second game now.
Nice job, Sly. You're a credit to the Cooper name. We're all done in here. Let's head outside and get this operation underway.
Let's go, team.
Getting inside a world-class vault would take a team of world-class thieves, a group of specialists, each member contributing their own particular talent. It was clear that we needed Murray back. Not only was I missing a lifelong friend, but his brute strength helped get us out of more than a few scrapes in the past. When Bentley was injured during the whole clockwork affair, Murray blamed himself, eventually leaving the team. We tried to console him, but going out on his own was something he needed to do. He said he wanted to find his spiritual center. We got word that Murray ended up in the Australian outback, where he studied a mystic art called the Dreamtime from an Aboriginal guru. From all accounts, things went pretty well, and his teacher even sent him on a walkabout to locations all over the globe to complete the training.
Oh, okay.
Latest reports have cited Murray in beautiful Venice, Italy, but what he's doing there is a mystery. I just hope he steers clear of the local mob boss, Octavio. Growing up, this guy used to be a real celebrity in the neighborhood. Everyone loved to hear him sing opera and said he was destined to be the next great tenor. But just as his career started to take off, musical tastes changed. Suddenly, it was all about rock music, and no one wanted to listen
The
to
Beatles.
opera anymore. He held on to a few fans, and it was these mobsters that took him into the business. Heading onto this guy's turf was dangerous, but worth it for a chance to make things right with Murray.
Sly Cooper and the gang in an opera of fear.
Murray's